You eat fast food because it looks familiar, because it feels predictable, because you think you know exactly what you are getting. But behind this counter, nothing is accidental. The food, the timing, the images you trust. Some meals are never meant to be eaten. They are built only to be seen. And the food you actually receive follows a very different set of rules.
In this system, speed decides freshness. Silence decides quality. The same menu, the same price. A completely different experience. Once you understand how this machine really works, you will never look at fast food the same way again.
In fast food, time is not just a clock on the wall. It decides whether your meal is fresh or simply acceptable. The same kitchen, the same menu, the same price, yet a different moment can quietly change what ends up on your tray. And when you sit down, the system does not stop working. The space around you keeps guiding your behavior, not by force, not by rules, but by design. Nothing tells you to leave, but nothing invites you to stay either.
If this feels familiar, it is not a coincidence. What looks clean in fast food is not always clean where it matters. The soda machine shines under bright lights, smooth surfaces, cold metal. Everything tells you it is safe. But the real story happens at the point of contact. The place touched hundreds of times a day by hands that were never meant to be clean. Moisture stays, sugar stays, and inside the machine, darkness never dries. No one plans to ignore hygiene, but when speed becomes priority, cleaning becomes a window, not a constant. The risk does not announce itself. It looks harmless. It tastes familiar, until you realize that clean enough is not the same as clean.
Then comes the cheapest item on the menu, the one that never feels like a decision. Soda is not cheap because it is generous. It is cheap because it is powerful. A bag of syrup, some water, a little gas, turned into one of the highest profit items in the entire store. It does not just quench thirst, it quietly keeps you eating. French fries feel simple. Potatoes, oil, salt. But the taste you recognize instantly is not an accident. These fries are not cooked, they are engineered. The goal is not to make the best fries, but the same fries. Every time, every store, every city.
Fast food teaches us one simple habit. Earlier feels safer, quieter feels cleaner. This video is not here to scare you. It is here to show you something simple. Food is process. Food is design. Food is intention. If you want to understand where food really comes from, subscribe to Food Origins. Next time, the 100 best foods in the world, 2026.